Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of my Quick Thought series, where I sit and talk about random stuff really quickly. So, first thing on the list today that I want to talk about is politics. That's right, you heard it, politics. I'm not talking about like left versus right, I'm talking about just my opinion on politics in general. So let's jump right into it, right? Politics. What is it? Well, it is usually something involving a government body that is supposed to be representing you as a populace and makes decisions that govern your country as a whole. This can be broken down from country to certain districts that then have sub districts and all that, blah, 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 right? Well, I just want to say that politics is probably the dumbest thing I have ever seen in the modern age because, like, you have a governing body that you elected to represent you, who elect other people to represent them, and it's like, why do we have a middleman? Why do we have someone in the middle who is trying to choose for us when we should just pick the person who's directly in charge of everything, right? And that's not to say that it should be a dictatorship by any means, but it's just like, come on now. Like, why do we have such a hierarchy, right? Well, that goes way, way back in time. Once upon a time, when everything was a broken, very, very fragmented mess. When you had little bodies here and there governing their own little areas. And over time, what happened was all these little areas eventually became one bigger area, and bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's where the hierarchy comes from. So, like, at the end of the day, what we now have is a system that is just this, like, coagulated mess, I guess you could call it, of all these little bodies trying to govern each other while also still trying to abide by the one bigger body above that. And on paper, it's perfect. On paper, it makes sense. You know, you have like the federal level here, as we call it in the States, and then you got the state, and then you got the county, and then you got the individual, like town, village, whatever. It works on paper, but in real life, it not really, because you might have a state that's really, really fucking huge, like Texas, for example, right? But they happen to mostly be on the same page. But even Texas has issues because different regions of Texas want different things. And the one big body that are making the rules that govern how all of Texas should be for a standard, well, it doesn't quite fly. And again, on paper, it works. It's perfect. But when you put it into practice, not really. It doesn't work that well. Look at California, for example. Over the past, I don't even know how many years, right? So many people have tried to say, hey, we need to split this motherfucker up into 3 pieces, right? You got Northern California, Southern California, and California, which doesn't make any sense when you really sit back and think about it. Like, the fuck you gonna have a North, South, and California? It's like, then where the fuck is Dakota? Where the fuck is Carolina? You know, like, shit. So yeah, that's just my quick thoughts on it. I don't know. It might be controversial. It might not be. I just wanted to record something and just talk really quick and get something out there. So let me know what you think about what I think down in the comments. I will read it and I might make a response. I might respond to it in the comment section. Who knows? This is a very controversial and very like I don't know. It's not a topic that anyone necessarily wants to sit and talk about, but I want to sit and talk about like a little bit of anything and everything because I have all these thoughts in my mind and I want to get them out there. All right. But anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope my rambling has amused you at least a little bit. If it made you angry, I'm sorry, but not really because it shouldn't have made you angry. If it did, I don't know, go outside, get some fresh air. I'm just some dude on the internet. Hi, what's up, bird? But yeah, once again, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, catch you later.